And let's just put our faith in the Luna. Miposhka is getting run down here. Q is going to be bounced back by the Cogs. So no first blood quite yet, though there is going to be some extra gold going the way of Aurora. Oh, we're so late into it. They missed out on a wave chasing for this kill. Well, that was certainly not worth it.
They did take a lot of mana out of the Deuce who had to TP. Clock's not going to get to the wave, but they did not get the first blood. So that is a big loss. Got some Cog last hits, I think, though. I'll make up for it.
I will say conceptually, I do like the basis of what Aurora has, which is a Luna backed by 3 BKB piercing disables. Right? This Luna does so much magic damage with this Conda build and stuff. Feels like everybody needs a BKB, but then you just have a bunch of disables on Aurora that are going to go through that.
That's why the Roar is nice to have here. You have heroes on Spirit that also want that BKB really early in this game, particularly the Primal Beast. Maybe the Invoker at some point, though. We've seen a lot of the Invokers bypass it. Just having the BKB disabled is going to feel great as this game goes later and later. Make up for the Luna's inability to deal with that, whereas on Spirit, you're kind of relying on this Stone Gaze to control the fight. Play around that. That's your big AoE spell. You don't have that huge Black Hole Earth Splitter combination with the coil like we saw last game. It's a lot more kiting, a lot more throw the junk on the ground and fight around it and let the Deuce stand tall.
Despite missing the early CS of the first wave, Jab seems to be doing very well for himself. 13-2. Even if you include, like, what, 2 or 3 Cog kills?
Yeah, he had a bunch of CS before he even got to the lane, so
sure,
maybe some wards or sentries or something we didn't see.
But even then, you take, like, 5 CS away from him.
Yeah,
you know, it's still good. Still
on the Dire big camp, already placed by Miposhka, trying to block off some of that efficiency.
Sorry.
I think that should happen more often, to be honest. I'm surprised teams let the Beast get away with so many early stacks for free before having to deward the camp.
Sure. I mean, part of that is, though, you deal with one of the camps, but then he could also just stack for himself with the boars on the other ancient camp.
I think you block all of it.
Okay.
Just go in there and
right.
Triple sentry, throw them all down, and then he has to take time to do that. That time costs you gold, the sentry costs you gold, you know. It's just annoying. You get in their head.
Not on my watch. Radiant structures are fortified.
Mid lane going fairly well early for Abed, I think. Melee versus the ranged. Seen Abed have some solo kills this event too.
Yeah, he has been killing it in the 1v1 matchups.
Cute.
That's going to be your first blood. Miposhka stays alive long enough to get that first blood and actually stays alive all the way through. Jabs was not able to finish the job. The Luna is having a little bit of rougher time there. Bottom of all the course right now at 16-6.
Go on. He has a full wand though.
Yeah, they're going to do some damage, and then he pops the full magic wand, gets a bunch of health and mana back, proving to be too tanky. But at least they got that resource out of him, and they did do a lot to Miposhka as well.
Yeah, very good trade for them. They're happy with that no matter what. Kaori does go down top. That Luna Tusk lane not panning out for Aurora early on. So you would like to make up for it in this Beast lane if you can, as Tusk will be back in, and the dive is commencing.
They're going to slow him down with a tag team. That'll help a little bit, but Malik is still able to get the kill.
Yeah, he's so strong. This lane is collapsing for Aurora.
Kaori's may just be dead again here, as the Shadow Realm hit is not going to be enough by itself, but Malik is closing in fast. A TP in for the Bat Rider.
So
long TP. Finally gets a sticky napalm. Is able to bounce it back with a flame break. Can't get the kill fast enough, though. He's TP'd away, and the Bramble landed on a Kaori.
Spirit get everything out of this top lane, and they lose nothing. Won't even lose the courier there. Q needs to get something out of this, and you can always TP here, so I don't even think Rue is going to go down. He'll just give up on it.
Yeah, he already used flame break after all, so...
You're taking resources out of that Beastmaster lane. You're not stacking for him. You're not helping him advance onto the Medusa. Miposhka looking for a flank.
See how Jabs is able to convent in the 1v2.
Just keep farming some cogs up.
Does indeed. The boars get farmed in turn.
Radiant
6-minute power rune is coming up. The supports are on their way. And it is Rue who manages to steal it away. Abed did guess correctly, just didn't get there before Rue did.
Super important rune to take away from Abed here. Haste on a Pango in that early game. You could absolutely just swing to one of these side lanes and make up for some of the losses Aurora are suffering. One thing to consider, Austin.
Yes, Avery.
Aurora has won a lot of the early games and then lost. So is it better that they lose the early game and then maybe win?
No, I don't think that's how that works at all.
Oh, okay.
I think they are just much more likely to lose the game if they can't even win the early
Did
game.
you predict for them?
Yeah.
You have no faith, huh? Okay.
No, I'm just saying, I just think their chances have gone down. That's all. Jabs. He turns back around, fights Maposhka, and would win it too. If only that pesky Laurel wasn't standing in his way with the tornado.
Spirit Arcane on the Invoker. He tries to make a
are scanning.
quick gank play into this top lane.
Starts off with the tornado. He is not going to snowball dodge just yet. He's waiting for Malik. Try and charge in. Does manage to dodge that. Couldn't dodge the bramble. Now as Malik gets closer and closer, he tries to snowball far out of his reach. Heads for the trees, but can't make it in time. The claws of the primal beast will drag him down into his doom.
I get to smack this tower ahead of schedule. Abed behind the tower mid. Getting Cold Snap can't roll.
There's a lot of little mini stuns preventing a rolling thunder. This is not a lineup I think you can afford to dive in.
You give them a good early game here. Their ults are super strong on the map.
Yeah.
You're just going to start hook-shotting this Luna, hook-shotting into the Beast, following it up with everything. Maposhka stuck on a cliff. Not too happy about that one, as he will slowly burn to his demise.
Hey, Aurora get their first kill of the game.
Little help from the terrain, and there's the helm up for the Beast.
Looking for their second. Stone Gaze does go off. Satanic is entirely out of mana, though. If they could only just get the roar off. He can't quite get it.
Just roar.
Oh, no. He's going to have to roar the Primal Beast. Malik has done too much.
What a play. Save their Medusa, get the turnaround kill. The roar's wasted anyway. That was your helm timing on the Beast. Satanic will tip his buddy and say, thanks, my man.
Yeah, I mean, Malik really saved his ass, that's for
Radiant's
sure.
middle tower is under
Stacks
attack.
are available here. Not for the Beastmaster, apparently.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's not going the Ag, so I don't know if they're as vital for him.
Dire's
Man, you have to do
structures are
something to get this
fortified.
Pango back in the game.
We have 3 more series after this, so be sure to follow the channel so you
Radiant's
don't miss out on any of these. Lyle runs into TA2000. Goes ghost
Radiant
walking
structures
into
are
the enemy
fortified.
jungle.
Dire's
Just
top tower
annoys the enemy carry, nothing more.
A lot of pressure on them. Big question is how much can Spirit invade Aurora's side of the map?
Ooh, the flame break. Just a tad too late, and the ice shard's a bit too short. Malik is even going to turn around and fight as the TPs are coming in. Whoa, the hook shot. Didn't actually get it there. The slam up and down. Maposhka misjudging that one still, though. Great terrorize hitting on it, too. Abed's going to come in with the Rolling Thunder, try and chase down these heroes. See if they can get a 2-2 split out of this one. Malik is charging away, but Abed will still catch him in the end. Hits him once, hits it twice. Can he just get any spells off? He does. Finish him off, but now he's burned out of mana. Abed jumping back in, heals up a little bit of mana. Swashbuckles up to the high ground, but the Bramble latches. Rue right on point with this Dark Willow right now, and they'll get TA2000 as well. Team Spirit, it is all them all the way right now in game 2.
These are the types of skirmishes Invoker dominates. It's so hard to fight into this hero when he can come in and just start cleaning heroes up, landing multiple rounds of spells. The Brambles also did a lot.
They may have hit that timing a few minutes late, but then they never got the gank. They never actually felt good about using the smoke and going on to Team Spirit's side of the map. It was just Cowrie who went out there. Everybody else went back to farm. And his snowball actually went over the siege creep there. Buys him an extra second.
Kind of a weird scouting play. He blocked the Ancients. That's it, though. There's no ward that got put out here. There's no follow-up. Just a freebie for Team Spirit. They will collect as the Medusa is starting to pull ahead here. This is extremely concerning if you are an Aurora fan, because we've seen what Satanic can do with this hero. And he's done it from worse positions than this. This is prime real estate for the Medusa to just...
Multiple of their heroes scale up while the Luna needs some big help, and he's not going to get it all. He's going to get it terrorized. Wait a minute, no, the Primal Roar, but a hook shot in return. They still lock down TA2000 and trapped inside the cogs. Maposhka will eventually get this kill. Now, Jabs is still going strong in this fight, and they might be able to get Malik out of it. Yeah, the flame break well on point from Q. Gets it in front of Malik's charge away, even chasing for a little bit more. Attempted a turnaround, though. The Bat Rider caught in a bramble. Rue makes short work of him with the Bedlam. Jab's gonna find him with the dragon. Satanic's trying to kill that dragon for him. Rue, the stun goes out. He's okay for now. What about the axes? The axes are going out, but that's not good enough. Jabs, he tried too hard. Pushed for too much and stumbles right into a Satanic. And Rue got all the kills. Man, he got the last hit of all of that.
He got so much gold out of that fight. He's almost close to the Pangolier now. Was a nice play on the backside of that to find the Invoker. Not much else went Aurora's way as Jabs continues to not be able to close out on the kills as Laurel
roll through. A punch to Rue doesn't finish him off while the Pango does die.
Poshka finds him again in the onslaught.
Man, they're committing so hard for this Dark Will. They don't. He walked back into the flames. Oh, Rue, watch where you're stepping.
I think he was on the tail end of that. That's a big streak to give away. 6 or 7x, that's almost 1,000 gold.
I mean, it would have been such an epic way to end this whole spree of him surviving back-to-back team fights. And ultimately, it was still amazing for Team Spirit. Don't get me wrong. They don't have the best team for doing it.
No, this is a Luna Beast lineup that would like to be doing Roche right now, or even in the last 3 to 4 minutes. Definitely on the table, and something Aurora can go back to. Just some more objective taking, dodge the fights. Well, your window to do that is going to disappear here pretty fast as Satanic. Butterfly done, time to go into the pit. Got that Grove Bow as well, that's going to be a nice roll for him. As Spirit getting everything they want in this game. Hurricane Pike on Laurel would up his survivability a lot as well. And Aegis for the Medusa, just when you thought he was going to be hard to kill once.
Yeah, with the Butterfly, man, she's untouchable. I'm a little bit surprised they gave her the Aegis, honestly.
So this is where Satanic's going to start to pull ahead of his Luna counterpart on the map, because he's going to be able to play solo, push lanes in, use these Manto Illusions aggressively, just suck everything up, and the rest of the team can look for the pickoffs or the kills or set up the fight, wrap around a tower, get a pickoff, push that tier 2, maybe even go high ground. All of these are options available to Spirit right now as they control the map. Aurora just continue to have to dodge.
Dire's middle tower
and there's not a lot of pressure on the lanes right now. You're looking at these two side lanes. They're going in to Team Spirit's side, not quickly though.
Does anything stop Satanic? He's taking a tier 2.
Dire's middle
Could you hit high ground here?
You can poke it. I don't think you want to commit. I don't know how fast it is. You can absolutely bring heroes back. That will feel good. And you can continue to cut waves in front of Aurora's base.
Yeah, look at him. He moves from that mid tier 2 in between the tier 2 and tier 3 top to cut a wave. He is fearless, as he should feel, especially as his team hunts down Abed.
And this is the strength of the Aegis on the Medusa right now. You can just plant Satanic outside of Aurora's base and look for the pickoff with everybody else and catch the rats on the outskirts. You have a lot of heroes very capable of doing it between the Clock and the Invoker, as Hoshka will miss a hook shot.
Nice sidestep there from Q. Actually wanted to blink back in.
I don't
go
know
for the
if
lasso,
you
denied by the battery assault. TA2000 is close, so you could see why. He wanted to get a lasso into Eclipse, but TA2000, he's got to be careful. Q is backing up faster than he is. Tornado does manage to grab the two of them. Gary's in position, seeing if he needs to do an offensive shards or snowball. Yeah, bottom lane. The Pango is about to be back up, though, so I'm not sure if Satanic can continue this bit of aggression. Man, he's going to have a Scotty soon.
He's getting so far.
Oh, the cogs. It stops him from being able to pull him back. He gets not just himself killed, but he gets Kaori killed as well.
This game's just crumbling right now for Aurora. They don't know where to go. They don't know what move to make.
And now the EMP shard, it's pulling back TA2000 with the hook shot as well. Malik, they got that killed. This game's just looking over. Satanic is pushing into tier 4s. I don't even know what he's doing.
He wants to end this game right now. Says, I came here for a 2-0, and I wanted to get it done in style.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Alacrity already online. Pump this Medusa up. The glyph is gone. This is just a Rax. Clean and easy. The map movement and the pressure from Spirit.
A celebratory EMP from Laurel. just enjoys the pretty lights. 15 seconds till Luna's back up. It's going to be one lane of barracks.
What are you getting in the meantime?
Keep going.
On the side of Aurora, you got a pipe on your beast, and that's it?
That doesn't do much because the Medusa is already a threat.
Yep, that's the issue here. The pipe's good versus the rest of the lineup. Does nothing against the Medusa, and that's the one taking your base right now. You just can't get out on the map. The threat between the clock and the Invoker is too high, and there's time on this Aegis to walk down another lane if you really want to.
Hook shot on in. Abed is able to get out with a swashbuckle. He's a little bit better set for that
Harassment
one.
plays.
And look at Satanic, just slowing him down. Immediate roar in response to the grab there of the Primal Beast. It bounced back onto Jabs though. Now the Rolling Thunder. Trying to stop these heroes, but they have BKB, so that snowball just puts them together for Malik to slam them down into the ground over and over and over again. Satanic keeps on hitting buildings. 1 minute left on that Aegis.
Is under attack.
Way too big, way too fast, off of way too good of a laning phase. They'll find the clock. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got to start lassoing or roaring these supports to open up something here. So 30 seconds, you have your other two heroes up. That Aegis will expire. That's your best chance to find an opening some way back in this game. I don't know if there is a way back. The rate Satanic's going.
They're already giving up 2 lanes. They are pushing out both mid and bottom right now. I don't believe there is a plan to contest. We'll see how fast Satanic takes it, I guess. Beastmaster's coming up soon. I don't know how long till it's Roar, though.
Deny.
15 seconds. Yeah, you're not getting there. Oh, wait. Backdoor protection there for a second. They'll leave the Forge Spirits to finish the job.
And Jabs, he just never got to really play this hero the way they wanted it to. I talked about those tier 1 towers. 2 of them are still standing for Spirit, and that tells you everything about how this early game went.
Yeah. Not very well.
Not very well. Enchanted Quiver for the Deuces. So he rolled the Grove Bow and the Quiver. This guy's good.
They got a high ground ward. They want to play around it, but it is immediately dewarded. Use the active of the gem. Four-stepping the dragon to try and keep him alive. Because if you lose that dragon, you're probably not getting back to the ancient camp to get a new one.
You might never see another ancient in this game.
Yeah.
Send that thing to the fountain and heal it up.
All of these deaths could be final for Aurora as perhaps the final push comes in from Team Spirit. Not going to wait
They want to
for
flame.
Roche.
I think this is the correct play.
Well, they better do it quickly. They better hurry the hell up, otherwise it's going to be Megas. All right, TA2000 just goes for the Eclipse. They're going to try and focus down them as Medusa. Now, he is about a quarter mana.
Snowball.
Snowball turned back around, and with Malik running in, they can no longer go for Satanic. The Rolling Thunder is going to come in far too late. Most of the damage is already gone. TA2000 is going to die to the slow right clicks of Malik. That's one way to go down. Satanic has lost all of his mana, but Aurora has lost almost all of their heroes. Abed is trying to get it, but he can't quite do it. Surrounded by 5 and killed.